After 7 o'clock p.m. time to give shout out, it's 7:10 p.m.
Hello! West Alameda! It's after 7 o'clock. It's time to give a shout out. Thank you to all the frontline essential workers, to the doctors, the nurses, the longshoremen, bus drivers, truck drivers, farm workers, those who work in the stores, those who work in the restaurants, the hotels, the counselors, the teachers, the parents. So please, if you hear my voice, would you clap your hands, honk your horns, shout, make some noise! Frontline workers, thank you! I hear you over there! Hey Arthur, what's up, my boy? How you doing, bro? So, I'm out here trying not to hold this too much because I don't want to fall off the selfie stick. What's going on, man? How y'all doing? So, hey, what's up, everybody? It's a beautiful day out here, but up on the balcony it's always windy. Hey, I hear you, man. Thank you, Arthur. I know you've been with me. Oh man, you've been with me since I've been doing this, bro. Forever. You know, it's a good thing, man. So, here's all my plants and stuff. Yeah. So let me go on inside. It's too cold to be standing out here. It's not really cold, it's just windy. So, let me turn this thing around. Oh man, Arthur, thank you for saying that, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate everything you be doing down there in Livermore, and you holding it up down there, man. It's like it's a positive thing, and much love and appreciation to you, man. Thank you for being here with me, man. I ain't nothing but love for you, bro. All right, so here we go. Today is day 413. So I've been doing this 413 days since April the 1st, 2020. And as of 6 o'clock p.m., according to the Coronavirus Pandemic Live on YouTube, May 18th, 2021, there have been 3,406,000. Oops. I messed up. Ooh, I messed up, y'all. My bad. Hold on. I really messed up. I thought I did it, and I messed up. Okay. So it's 3,000,000. 420,000. $620. And here in the United States, Man, I need to do my homework better than what I was doing. I do it right? Yeah, I got it right. Okay. Sorry, y'all, I got this all crooked and stuff. All right, let me start all over. Well, as of May 18th, 2021, there have been 3,420,620 victims who died from coronavirus. Here in the United States, 601,330. And last year, on May 6, 2020, in the world it was 263,000. In the United States, 73,039. Yesterday, this is what it was yesterday on May 17th. Yesterday on May 17th, it was 3,406,169. That's what it was yesterday. And I forgot to take it off and put the new number on. That's why I was doing it just now. My bad. And yesterday, 600,530. Yeah. Okay, I think I got it right now. So let me start off with birthday greetings. For birthday greetings, I want to say happy birthday to Jaliyah. Jaliyah is the sister of my granddaughter, Janiyah, and her birthday, Jaliyah's birthday, is today. She will be 9 years old. So happy birthday, Jaliyah. Awesome mother, Jakia Perez. That's her mom. So, happy birthday, Jaliyah. And then I want to say happy birthday to David Castro. David Castro, 3 of his children were in my drum line next door at Chipman Middle School. So here's to you, David. Happy birthday to you. Attica Bowden, happy birthday. Derica Williams, happy birthday. Andrea Thomas Paul, happy birthday. And Josh Kale'ikau, his 2 sons, and I think one of his daughters was in Cadet Corps. They're both drummers. Romeo and Remy, his 2 sons, they were in Cadet Corps. So Josh, happy birthday to you. And you know what? Let me show you my tattoo because Josh is the one that did my tattoo. That's my tattoo right there. He did this. Great job. He did that special for me. It all has meanings: family, courage, warrior, compassionate, all those things. So thank you, Josh, and happy birthday to you. And thank you for everything. World local news. I basically left on what I had here yesterday. The Supreme Court, they're going to hear the abortion case for, I think it's Mississippi or Georgia, because it's either Mississippi or Georgia where they want to outlaw all abortions, period, regardless of it's been a rape or whatever the situation is. They want to outlaw it all. So the Supreme Court will be hearing it next term. And yeah, y'all already know 67% of Republicans believe that Trump really, the election was really stolen from him. I mean, I don't even want to go into that, but that's the kind of hold he has on these people. And the Israeli-Gaza conflict, they're on the 9th day, and 212 Palestinians have died in the conflict, of which 61 of them were children, and I don't know how many women are elders, and how many actual members of Hamas. Hamas is the militant group who controls that part of Gaza, and they are sending rockets into Israel. And the majority of the rockets that they shoot at Israel get shot down because Israel has early warning. They have the early warning missile system where they can shoot down rockets. So the majority of the rockets that I believe Hamas has shot 3,000 rockets, the majority of them get shot down before they reach Israel. Although some of them actually landed in Israel. 12 Israelis have died, including women and children. And today, 2 foreign national workers, they're not even Israelis, they work in Israel, they also died there. Here in the Bay Area, there was a party bus last night. Somebody drove by on 580 and shot up the party bus. 2 people were dead, 2 people were killed, including a 19-year-old pregnant woman. 19 years old pregnant. And the bus driver was actually able to take the bus off of 580 and get over, trying to get to the police station on 73rd. And they followed him all the way out to 68th, shooting at him. And he made it to the police station, I guess, where they stopped. And he parked the bus right there in front of the police station at 73rd. They showed pictures this morning, and it was like scary. So let me say why it's scary to me. My brother works for a party bus company. And when I saw that on the news, I immediately thought about my brother. And then when they showed the bus, it looked exactly like one of the buses that my brother drives. And man, you talk about how your stomach dropped. My stomach dropped, and I was calling my brother, and he answered the phone. He was actually okay. He didn't even work last night. So it's a relief. And just any of you who've had your stomach drop, you know what I'm talking about. Prayers and thoughts. I'd like to also give prayers and thoughts for the victims on the Gulf Coast. They had sudden rain and floods out there, and 4 people have died in Louisiana. Now, this is another thing that hit close to home. My granddaughter is from my granddaughter, she lives in Mississippi now, but she just recently moved out of Baton Rouge to Mississippi. Her mother and her brother still live in Mississippi. And she called me and told me that her mom, Katina Henderson, and her son, Nathan, their apartment was flooded. And they actually had to catch a boat. They were rescued, and a boat took them to a hotel. So that's something that hit home, close home. And then she has another son, an older son. He's younger than my granddaughter. So her son and her daughter-in-law and their grandbaby, they're also safe. Those are things that do hit home when you realize that it could happen to anybody, and it could happen to your own family members. So I ask all of you, to say those prayers for all the victims on the Gulf Coast floods. And if you get, a little prayer for my family members, because those are my family members. That's how I look at it. Family is family. If you family of my family, you my family. That's just my own way of how I look at it. And ask you for prayers and thoughts for all those who have died from coronavirus all over the world and right here in the United States. All those who have tested positive for COVID-19. People have had to go to the hospital for surgery, for operations, for physical, mental, emotional stress, whatever things they're going to the hospital for. Ask you keep them in your prayers. And, so I know New York has joined the states that they decided to go with CDC and they're, saying no more masks. And where is it? Texas? I believe Texas has banned mask mandates since CDC says it's no longer necessary. So that's what's going on with that. For me, I will continue to wear my mask. Maybe not as much when I'm outside, but when I'm inside, I'll still wear it. Everybody has to do what they feel is best for them. I know Las Vegas, they're opening back up really, a lot. So everything I look on YouTube, they showing everybody walking around with no mask and some people wearing masks. Hey, people got to do what they got to do. I'm also asking you, keep in your prayers and your thoughts all those who have been killed
killed, murdered by thugs, by criminals, by police, by the Ku Klux Klan, by Nazis, by fascists, by the vigilantes, by gangbangers, white supremacists, terrorists, both foreign and domestic, and drug dealers, government troops, rebels. Which I guess government troops in rebels would be what's going on with Israel and Gaza right now. Because basically Israel controls Gaza, even though Gaza is supposed to be independent. But they're really no match. Gaza's no match for Israel. Like I told you yesterday, Israel got warships, they got jets, they got artillery, they got tanks, they got anti-missile warning system, they got everything. The only thing the Palestinians in Gaza have is they got rockets that they shoot over into Israel, and all that do is just make Israel bring more jets up there and blow things up, blow up whole buildings and stuff. Sad part is most of the people who are dying are not even militants or Israeli soldiers. Most of those dying are civilians, women and children on both sides. So prayers and thoughts go out for all of them. In domestic violence, y'all, hey, people are getting killed behind domestic violence, behind husbands and sometimes wives who just can't stand the thought of not being with their spouse anymore, so they'll kill their spouse. You can't be with that person, don't kill them, just leave. But some people they can't do it. They hate the thought of their spouse being with somebody else other than themselves. Don't make no difference, you can't get along, they just don't want nobody else to have what they got or used to have. And also, prayers and thoughts for those people who have committed suicide. Okay, so a lot of times people go through things and they just feel like they ain't got nothing else to live for and they'll commit suicide. So not only should we pray and keep them in our thoughts, but we should also reach out to people and just say, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Talk to somebody and let them know that you're there for them. And also people who have died because of somebody else's stupidity, somebody else's actions, somebody else being drunk, somebody else being high, whatever the case may be, and an innocent person who ain't doing nothing, going about their business, and they get killed like in a car accident, somebody drunk or high, runs a red light, whatever the case may be, and you got somebody dead. And the thing is, when people get killed in those type of things, or when people commit suicide, the people they leave behind, they gotta still struggle with being here and missing their loved ones. Like that 19-year-old pregnant girl in Oakland on the party bus. She went to go celebrate her time with her girlfriends and, and having a good time, and in the end, she had no idea she was going to get killed. So, we have to acknowledge when our people get killed by thugs, by gangsters, by criminals, by gangbangers, or by whoever it is that killed them. We have to acknowledge that. It ain't just the police killing us. It's just not the white supremacists and the KKK and the Nazis. They're not the only ones killing us. We killing our own people too, so we need to acknowledge that. We need to try to put our voice to it and say, hey, that's got to stop. All right, so anyway, I think I'm losing my voice, y'all. Yeah, I am losing my voice. Let me just turn around. Come on. There it is. Okay. So, anyway, y'all, hope everybody stays safe, stay strong, wear your mask if that's what you're inclined to do. That's what I'm inclined to do, regardless of what the CDC say. And I know the state of California, we're going to Open everything back up June 15th, and that's good too. No recall of Governor Newsom. I refuse to support the Republicans, and I will stand by Governor Newsom. You know, the reason we don't have that many dead as we had before is because he shut the state down. I mean, it was rough. And I know it was rough on a lot of people. You know, they lost their livelihood. People lost their jobs. People lost their businesses and, you know, whatever else. You know, so there was a lot of loss. But I believe that the fact that, you know, we didn't suffer as many deaths as we could have is a good thing. And I believe that Governor Newsom needs to be given credit for having the foresight to say, hey, you know, let's shut everything down right now. That's just me, y'all. Y'all do whatever you got to do. But that's my stand, and that's what I'm going to do. So, hey, y'all, Arthur, Mabuhay, baby, Mabuhay. Ashe, Harambe, Amandla, Hokahe, Mahalo, Que Viva, Jayu, Shalom, Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam, Namaste, Wakanda forever, and everything else that goes with it, y'all. I'm gonna get some water or something, because like I said, for some reason my throat feel like I got a frog in it. I do have a frog in it, huh? It sound ugly. All right, y'all. Take care of yourselves. Peace.